Okay. So, my phone mount thing fell, and I have yet to put it back. It doesn't matter. And it probably doesn't matter that you can't see me, because most of you probably listen to this at double speed without looking at the video. In which case, I salute you and respect you with this video. So, had the pocket chip died. He did. When I fell to ground, I don't even get it doesn't enumerate. It fails to enumerate on multiple boxes with multiple cables. So he did. I have an inkling as to what I would have done to crash it. I'm pretty sure I corrupted the file system by trying to track battery usage repeatedly by saving it to a file as the battery died. So I'm guessing as the battery died, the usage spiked as it was writing, and you got like a proper fail. However, if that were to simply destroy the file system, it still should enumerate. Like, I don't know if that would it would have to screw up the whatever partition they were doing. But I'm actually not positive how they lay out and load their file system there, so I'm not sure if that recovery is actually in some kind of ROM somewhere. But whatever. Suffice to say, it's dead. So I have a pocket chip faceplate, if anyone wants it. It actually has the I think it's a 2500 milliamp hour battery still in it. I'm gonna figure out how I can double those up. I think you need a charge balancing circuit, but I think it is very doable. I'm also a bit unclear as to how that charging profile works. I think once they're synced up, once the batteries have the same voltage, I think you should be able to charge them as one, as batteries in parallel. There's weird rules about that, and I probably shouldn't mess around with it. So I guess that's my answer to me. Okay. Yeah, there's a circuit for that, so I could probably do that. And doubling up the battery, that just I have an extra pocket chip. I think you probably remember I told you I ordered 2 of them because of this exact reason. Whenever I find something that I actually really like, I usually order 2 or try to get 2 of them because I'm 35. I'm 35, and there's a lot of stuff, including clothing, that I really liked that I just, I wore it until it wore out, and then you just could not buy another set of whatever that thing was. I had this pair of pants that I really liked, and they sold it at this trendy store, and I got them, and I'm like, I don't think I like these, and then I really liked them, and then I really liked them, and I'm like, I like these enough, I should go buy another pair. And it had been 6 months maybe, and they were like, no darling, we move on. But can I get them again? I don't know. I like what I like, I guess, and that's about it. I guess that extends into my tech career. I don't like the new things necessarily. I have to mess around with them, give them some time to mature. Whenever someone's out with a new framework or even a new language, I'm like, cool, we'll see if you're around later. We'll see if people care about you later. Because I don't know, I guess I've been burned enough. You sink a bunch of hours into something and it either doesn't catch on. That kind of sucks even worse too, is when it's really good but it doesn't catch on for stupid reasons. You're like, why though? I could be doing this full time. Yeah, I like to give things some room to breathe, I guess. Make sure that they're actually going to be around for a while. So I'm going through the the fun process of rebuilding the development environment I had on there. And the Pocket Chip's quick, pretty fast, kind of fast. Not terrible. How's that? The Pocket Chip is not terrible. When it's doing like CPU intensive stuff, it's not terrible, but it's also not super fast. Yeah, it's not a super powerful processor, but as long as the tasks that you give it are within its boundaries, which, like everything that's in it, especially the Pocket Chip in particular. I mean, the chip is the computer, but the Pocket Chip is that version of it. It has stuff that makes the UI nice and lightweight and quick and responsive and all that. So it's not a huge deal. But multitasking is where things kind of fall down, or really CPU intensive compiler work. So getting things back up to date, doing the APT update, upgrade, all that, any source that you have to compile, it just takes a long time. Also, man pages, for some reason. I don't know what's up with, I guess the man system is not optimized for ARM or something. I don't know what is up with that, but man pages are like 10 times longer than they are on any other system I've ever used. That's not super long. It's still like man whatever, enter. There we go. It's strange, but doesn't matter really, I guess. I don't know. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't know. This is weird. Maybe I need to see myself. Oh boy. I was monkeying around in the settings on my my cable router, and I realized that I can set up specific allows or set them by IP address. So I have some of these Android devices that I don't trust but would like to continue using, and I've got them isolated on the network and in airplane mode, which is just that's actually really damning. Because if I put that phone, that Galaxy Note 2, in airplane mode, it would, let's see, it would last a long time. Like, it would last for a while, but it is nowhere near what the battery life I'm seeing now. The battery life I'm seeing now is like weeks in idle, and that's I don't even understand how much waste must have been happening there. That works. So I realized that it let me define websites for it and define allows for it. So I could tell it to specifically allow my server so that the box can't ping Google, and I don't have to bounce through another Raspberry Pi to get to my box. Basically, I had it set up so it could only access. Yeah, there it goes. Hold on. Don't. I'll never let go, Jack. Jack, no.